see some right here. There's these, obviously. There's a nice one right there. Oh my. It's all about point of view, huh? Uh-huh. Look at these little beauties. They're a smidge old, but they're still good. Chanterelle. So here we have some fresh onion from the garden that we're chopping up finely. And here we have the mushrooms we just harvested from the woods. So these on the left, these are golden chanterelles. And this on the right is a lobster mushroom. So now we're just frying up the onion a little bit. The chanterelle mushrooms. Ooh, fancy. There we go. Get that all in there. A lot of water in the mushrooms, so we're going to want to cook that out of it a little bit. And then my absolute favorite, the lobster mushrooms. Look at that beautiful color. And a little bit of pepper. Nothing crazy. You gotta be able to taste it too, right? So then we have the mushroom and the onion frying nicely. So put in some arboreal rice. And get it all in there, why not? So now what I'm doing is I'm heating up the rice so that it toasts it, and that will give kind of like a little nutty aroma to it. It'll bring out the flavor of the rice. There we go. So our rice is nice and toasted. I can smell it a little bit. Oh, that does smell good. So like I was saying before, we want to add our wine at the beginning. Recycling and get this nice and close. Now what we want to do is we want to ladle in some chicken broth, but not too much. This is beautiful risotto. So now basically what you're doing is stirring it, making sure it doesn't stick. And then as it evaporates and gets absorbed by the rice, the stock I mean, then of course we're just going to add a little bit more at a time. So now it's starting to dry up a bit. Okay, we can add a little more. And the only thing left to do is to add the Parmigiano. Oh, let me get that wooden spoon out of the way. And I like to leave it just a little bit liquidier than I want it because the cheese is going to dry it out. Gonna mix all that goodness in, and then the only thing left to do is to plate and enjoy. You know what? I think I have to go get some more cheese. I could use just a little more cheese, I think. So there it is, the final result. Added a little bit more Parmigiano. I made it creamy, and then of course a little bit on top to decorate the dish. And here comes the, oh, where's my fork? There we go. Ooh, mama. That looks good. It's so good. Buon appetito.